Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today we have a Christi. It's going to be great. So today we are talking about how to move to New Zealand. What are the first couple steps you need to do? Then we're going to tell you a little bit, some personal stories about us. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And then please post comments below about what you want to hear on our channel, what questions you have for us that we could answer maybe on our next video. So please post those in the comments and subscribe if you like what you see. So here we go.
First things that come to mind as a Wisconsinite, and the first thing that comes to mind as a Kiwi American. Water sport.
Snorkeling.
Okay. Ocean animal.
Paua. Oh my gosh, I am turning Kiwi.
Ooh, Paua.
Movie.
Oh, the only thing that I can even think about right now.
First thing.
UW Badgers football game. That's not a movie.
Okay, ready? Fall.
Yeah. Leaves, bright color leaves. Oh.
Sport.
Kimberly High School. Football. Oh, it's for my kids.
That would be American football, not soccer.
Yeah, football, like, catch it, run.
Yeah, they don't know. We don't play that here. Okay. Okay. Music.
Jump around. Jump around. Jump up, and get down. You're feeling it, aren't you? It's like 90s.
Okay, hold on. I got a word. I got to throw this out. Birthday month.
Me.
Okay, one more. Me too.
Okay.
Okay. Holiday.
Christmas. Holiday.
Vacation.
Vacation.
Ooh, it's
That's the only
different.
way I get a vacation is that we have a holiday. Okay.
Christmas.
Decorations.
Nice. Halloween.
Ew. I don't like that. Sorry.
Okay. Kids.
Jesus help us. It's the first thing that came to mind. Hi.
Oh gosh. Okay, ready? COVID.
Oh, okay. Who?
COVID.
Stop it. That just
Okay, election.
Jesus return. I don't know.
Okay. High school reunions.
I need to be thinner. Is it not so true?
Okay, here we go. Fridays.
Thank you. God, we got there. I mean, seriously. Lord, help us.
Okay, good. Working.
No, thank you. Zumba. Okay, that's exactly
Sorry,
what I'm going to
I thought of pants.
Okay,
I have
me
Zumba
too.
pants, but that's weird.
Okay, I thought pee my pants, so that was better. You had actually a better.
I have Zumba pants.
You have Zumba pants?
Yeah.
Does that mean there's that crazy stuff on it that
no things that wiggle on the side? Yes, there are.
Okay, you
I
are
get
wearing
a little extra jiggle when I'm Zumba-ing. Zumba. Jiggle, jiggle,
That's
jiggle.
so great. I would have bruises. That's what would happen. Those jingle.
Why? Because you're punching yourself? What?
I mean, it would be. I don't know. I could
just Zumba moves. Let me see them.
Oh, I got all sorts of moves. You can't really see it, but it was good. Oh. If I come there,
yes,
I want to know how in the world is okay, especially during the Rona, or as people like to call it, the COVID, because this is a whole new world now. If I'm going to try to meet people and I am married with children, how do I get to know people in New Zealand coming over from here?
Oh, Good question. So what's interesting about New Zealand that was really noticeable in the beginning is that they really like people from other places, and they're sincerely interested in understanding where you came from and about your culture. Like sincerely. So it's not a problem to meet people. It isn't like, oh, she's American, we're not going to talk to her. It's she's American, let's talk to her. It's like that. So you'll meet lots of people with schools where your kid's going to school,
Okay.
everything, I mean, I think the best way to get connected is to get involved in a church right away. And that's what we did. And
Yeah.
that's, where we've made most of our friends, but, and through school and just through work or whatever. Yeah, no, they'll be very interested in you. No worries.
That is so sweet. Love
Mhm.
you guys already. You guys, I just love what you have told me off camera also, just how sincere they are. Like, it's shocking that they're really, truly sincere.
Yeah.
'Cause,
And through conversations through my platforms with people, like it seems that that is a trait that is brought by the indigenous people, the Maori people here, that is just how they view other people, and that has just been translated into the way this culture is run. And so I think it was one of the best. And then if your kids go to school and they're American, they're the coolest one in the room. Like that's just how it is.
really,
Everybody,
it's not like
no,
sit
it's
by
not.
yourself.
No,
Okay.
it's totally different. Yeah, the clicks are not the same. It's just that you just have to understand that the underlying morality is different, and the way that they accept people is different. And so it's just transferred from one generation to the other, and it's very nice. Now it's not perfect.
Right.
There's obviously like bullying rates are really high in New Zealand. Suicide teens is very high in New Zealand. And I don't understand that.
So here's my other question. Okay, because you've lived in America before, how much money would I need to save
Mhm.
to be able to even travel over there to have like a down payment on like renting? You said renting is kind of the thing.
Yeah, I would just rent.
Okay, and so are you talking a big chunk of change before you can even think about going over to New Zealand? Because it costs more. The cost of living is just way higher over there.
Mhm.
So how would somebody plan financially for that?
Great question. And I think that a lot of our viewers would benefit from knowing this. A couple of things. When
Okay.
you're saying cost of living is a lot higher, now certain things are a lot higher and certain things are a lot lower. And I think overall is no different.
Really?
Overall is no different. So like your daily life, you might not be able to just buy a million things. So the consumerism is less. So you don't have as many clothes and shoes and crap around your house because
Okay.
there's no Walmart. It's not super cheap. I mean, we have Kmart, but
Okay.
and so there's that. But if you are going to come here, what did we do? Like, if you come with a job, we didn't have a ton. We
Oh,
had a couple $1,000s, but we didn't use
sure.
it. We just, we used the minimum. So you basically come here, you're going to get paid well because the minimum wage is high, and we literally made the same amount of money here as we did in the States with the translation of, the currency. Ended up being
Okay.
almost exactly the same, and it was fine. In New Zealand, you can't do everything that you ever want to do. Like in the States, you can. There's a cheap version of everything. In New Zealand, there isn't a
Yes.
cheap version of everything. So sometimes you just have to pick. You can't, and that's fine. But like what you're
Okay.
gaining from the lifestyle is worth it. You can stay for 3 months on your US passport if you just wanted to check it out without working. You don't have to have a visa,
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But then if you apply for a skilled migrant visa, which is where you'd want to get a job. And I was just looking at the short list last night, and it was hilarious because I know your skills. Actually, I took a picture of it. I'm
Oh
like,
boy.
okay, what's a job like a lunch lady here?
I
And
love it.
it was hilarious. So what happens is, okay, so just so our audience knows, if you want to come over here, first
Yes.
step, get a passport. Do you have a passport?
No, I'll get a passport.
You need to get a passport. So you get a
Okay.
passport, and then you have to decide on your visa. So your visa options are going to be, you can have a work visa, which is the
Okay.
easiest to get, which will bring you here for 1 year. The
Ooh.
best one to get with a family, obviously
Yeah.
with your family, would be a skilled migrant visa. And so what that means is when you come over here, you work for 2 years. So you can live and work, okay?
Okay.
And you get all the benefits of society. So free healthcare, education, but all the benefits, voting.
Okay.
And then in 2 years, you can apply for permanent residency. And it's really easy at that point. It's just like $150 and a piece of paper. So it's like automatic once you've been here consecutive 2 years. So that's the best one to get. But there's also like a skill shortage, like essential skill ones where you can come for 3 years. Like they just need some help. Like they need teachers, they need construction, they need IT, they need medical. And so like they'll bring you here. They'll be, you'll get more points for that in terms of getting it. So it's not cheap to get the visa. I would say that's what you would need to save money for.
Okay.
But they do have a shortlisted food technologist. Now, shortlisted means you have a better chance of getting the visa because it's very competitive. You kind of go into a pool. If they pick your name, then they allow you to apply, and then it's a whole process. Yeah. It's not easy. It takes a year or two. So like if people are thinking about it, do it now. Like even though you can't get into our country yet, just do it now.
So Lunch Ladyland in your world is called technology?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I open up a can, watch.
Yes.
Dump it.
So good question. So when the kids are in school, it's called technology would be like woodworking, sewing, food tech is what they call technology, like cooking, learning how to cook. So all the kids take all of those. So anyway, food technologists, you need to have a Bachelor of Food Technology with honors in food product technology.
Oh,
level 8.
I'm sorry. Did they just say honors?
A minimum of 3 years of experience in the industry. So you need a degree.
No. This is okay. So this is going to cost me way more money because I got to go to college first and get a degree and then come over. For the love.
Just to help our listeners, if you go on the New Zealand immigration site, you can figure out there's a form where you can figure out how many points you have based on your education, your work experience, your industry, and then you'll know if you can apply.
And there's no punch card.
And it's better if you're under 40.
Oh.
Are you under 40?
Can we just be honest? Everything's better when you're under 40. Okay? Good Lord. I can't even.
I know. What the heck happened once we turned 40?
What happened?
What happened?
It's mean. It's mean. So for those of you watching that are under 40, go get them.
Thought of another visa you could get. There's called a working holiday visa. It's 1 year. If you just want to come, work a little bit, like be a barista or something, and travel all over for a year, that's what like most 20-year-olds will do. So that's most of the travelers. So like, once your kids are gone, you could just say, okay, honey, I'm taking a year.
Bye.
Or you don't have to use a whole year. You could just take 6 months of it, but it at least allows you to work and make some money.
Okay, I love this.
Here, I'll get you a job.
If I get a holiday visa, okay, first of all, I love that. Do I get more holidays with that visa? What happens? More days off?
Okay,
I'm already loving it.
It's a working holiday. So what that means is you can work, you can travel, you can even go to school for I think 3 months of those. I don't know. There's options. And then it's really easier. It's much easier once you're here to then apply for a work visa if you want to stay longer than a year and apply for the other visas. So, because you actually have got a job or you've established some connections and, so sometimes that's people's only way in.
Okay. Some of us are not good flyers. I could potentially be one of them.
I'm not a good flyer. Like I can throw up. I don't do well. I don't do well on flights. I get sick. I get nauseous, like actually sick. But let me tell you how Air New Zealand does it, okay?
Okay.
You get to Chicago. You get on your flight at 9:30 at night. This is how it is. You get on. They serve you this food. So you're getting New Zealand food. You're getting the flavor, okay? At 10:30, they come. This is every flight. At 10:30, they come around with free wine. So you have a red or a white, okay?
Nice.
You drink the wine around 11 p.m. They shut the lights off. Everybody falls asleep. You then wake up around 6. They serve you breakfast, right? And then you're almost there. Like, it's just not a big deal. Like, everybody always talks about, like, getting on this long flight sounds horrible. It's not. Oh, I'm sorry. Other people are serving you food. Oh, your kids are all taken care of, and they get all their food taken care of, and they can just watch whatever they want. What the heck? My kids love it. I love it. I get to watch whatever I want, whenever I want, fall asleep, read a book, take a nap. People serve me food. What the heck? What's the disadvantage? I don't understand.
But if somebody's coming over there, what is like their first step?
Like, depends. Like if you're coming to work or like to establish a life, I believe the first thing that you need to do is, if I recall right, is we had to set up an IRD, like a tax number, because then the tax number allowed us to get a bank account, so you have the money, like you need the money first, right? Yeah. And then, you needed it to start your job. And like, it was just like the IRD number, which is like would be like similar to your social security number, like your ID with the government. And it's not that hard, but you have to do it when you get there. So I believe when my husband came, because he came by himself first, and that's what he did first, is he went and got that and got us all set up. But
would you suggest people doing it like that, where it's like, if you're married or your partner or whatever can come over first, that makes the most sense, because it's a huge transition.
Oh, no, I wouldn't recommend coming by yourself with 4 kids. You know what? Actually, people that travel here, and they're uncomfortable with this, but this is the honest truth.
Okay.
Come here. Don't worry about setting up your cell phone. Just ask somebody in the airport to use their phone. You've just entered a different culture. People are nice. People are happy.
They will let you, okay. Yes. Maybe not with the Rona now, but they would.
Yeah. There are not going to be many people in the airport. Okay, so should we tell a story?
Oh, sure. Which one do you want to pick? Bingo? You want to pick the...
I really think that we should talk about New Year's 1999.
We never... I thought we shared that with them. We did not?
I don't know. I think we talked about it. I don't know that it's on my videos. Is it?
Guys, did we tell you about it? I can't remember.
Anyway, I don't think so, because I edited them. I don't think we have.
Okay.
So, okay. So New Year's 1999, we were about to hit the year 2000. Everybody thought the world was ending.
Freaking out. Y2K.
Y2K. It was crazy. We decided to be together.
Yeah.
Her and her husband came over to my apartment in Milwaukee, and we had New Year's Eve together. And this is what we did. Go.
So here's what we did. I was, of course, in the mood to play a little charades. Let's do it. Oh, well, these 3 yahoos decide it's way more fun to just have me do it. So I was making up my own stuff, and I was winning. That's what happened. I was winning.
Yeah, so we stopped playing charades, and we just gave Christi the topics, and she would act it out, and we would all go hysterical. Like, that's what we did.
Right now, mind you, there are other people stockpiling water, like staying in a cellar.
Yeah, they're worried the world was ending. Yes.
Yeah.
It was
and
really
here's us. This is what happens when you're in your 20s. You're like, you can't get me. So we were like, oh no, we're going to go to, Milwaukee, hang out with Tara and Dan. My parents were like, what if everything stops? The car doesn't work. I'm like, I don't think it works like that. Worst case scenario, I can't get on my computer. And now there's a holiday. That'd be great. Can't work.
I know. It was so funny, you guys. Like, she was just acting out. You guys can all just imagine, as you all know, Christi. It was hilarious. It's the one-man show. All right. Good to talk to you. Thanks, Christi. Have a great day.
You too, girl. Bye, guys.
Bye.